This is Kamera again. My first few minutes with God, day 29, Genesis chapter 48 through 50. These are the last three chapters of Genesis. So see here that Joseph hears that his father's health is failing. So he and his two sons go visit Jacob. Jacob tells Joseph how God had appeared to him and told him he's going to be fruitful and his descendants are going to multiply, and that the land of Canaan he's given to Jacob's descendants as an everlasting possession. He then takes Ephraim and Manasseh and claimed them as his own, and he blesses them. Yeah. And he also tells Joseph that he's about to die and that God will be with Joseph, and that Joseph will be going back to Canaan. And he's also given Joseph an extra portion of land. Jacob calls together all his sons and he blessed them accordingly. He tells them what is about to happen as well. For instance, Reuben, his rank is firstborn. He's taking that away because he defiled his father's bed by sleeping with Bilhah, his father's servant wife. Levi and Simeon, he points out that they had placed a curse on themselves by killing the men of Shechem. They murdered them. Then he talks about Judah, how kings are going to come through his lineage. And so that was awesome to see. We ought to know King David and all them comes from the lineage of Judah. And then remember, these are the 12 tribes of Judah. He blessed every last one of his sons. The 12 tribes of 12 tribes of Israel. Remember, Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and these are his sons, 12 tribes of Israel. Jacob then instructs his boys, his family, to bury him along with his father Isaac and his grandfather Abraham. Remember that cave Abraham had bought? Yeah, he wants to be taken there once he dies. And after he talked to his boys, he dies. Joseph took it pretty hard, fell on his father crying, and he kisses him. Yeah, Joseph has his father embalmed. And Egypt, they actually mourned Jacob's death for 70 days. Pharaoh gives Joseph authorization to take Jacob back to Canaan. There was a huge procession. You had the Pharaoh's officials who attended this memorial, senior members of Pharaoh's household, senior officers of Egypt, Joseph's entire household, his brothers and their entire household. The only people who really didn't go were the babies. There was a great number of chariots and charioteers who accompanied Joseph. And the Canaanites just watched them as they have this solemn memorial. And after that memorial, they mourned for 7 more days. Isn't that something? And so once they got back, Joseph's brothers were fearful of their lives. They thought that Joseph was going to kill them now that their dad was gone. Joseph had to reassure them, and he reassured them very kindly. And he told them, he said, what you guys intended for harm, God intended for all good. We are good. And he continued to take care of his brothers and their households. Then he tells his sons that when he dies, he wants them to take his bones back with them. Remember, children of Israel are going to be in Egypt for a while, and Joseph tells them what is going to happen. God's going to take them eventually from Egypt. Yeah, take his bones with them. And so, yeah, guys, that's it, guys. Day number 29, Genesis chapter 48 through 50. You have a God-filled, blessed day.